Someone is pregnant and hiding it from you. The reason will shake your soul. Archangel Michael says, do not scroll past this message, because the hour has struck and the veil is being torn away. A person very close to you is hiding something that will not only shatter your understanding but burn through the lies like divine fire. This is not a coincidence you found this, it is a warning and a revelation tied together like a heartbeat and breath. The secret that is being carried, literally carried, is not just a personal choice but a heavy decision weighed in betrayal and concealed pain. Someone is pregnant, and they have gone to extremes to hide it from you. The reason is so explosive, so soul-rattling, that when you uncover the full truth, your perception of trust and love may never be the same again. This isn't just any hidden matter, this is something linked directly to your heart, your past, your bloodline, or possibly your future. There are whispers being passed in low voices, eyes avoiding yours, and movements that don't feel right. What they're hiding isn't a mistake, it's part of a dark choice, and you deserve to know before it's too late. Archangel Michael says this, the truth cannot be buried forever, and this secret pregnancy has already started creating cracks in the mirror of their deception. Even though they smile in your presence, their body language betrays tension, guilt, and a strange urgency. You have sensed it, haven't you? There was a moment, a glance, a slip of the tongue, a hesitation, that stirred your intuition, but you brushed it off. They have crafted this lie carefully, hoping time would give them control over your reaction. But heaven has intervened, and it is no longer in their hands. You will soon receive a message or a phone call that wasn't meant for you but will fall into your lap by divine interception. This message will be like a key to a door that, once opened, cannot be closed again. And behind that door is a revelation that ties you to the one hiding this pregnancy in ways you never imagined. Your name has been spoken in hidden places, not just in gossip but in decisions. The person hiding this pregnancy made a life-altering decision without consulting you, yet it directly affects your own destiny. You are not a stranger to this story, you are at the center. There is a reason the father of this unborn child is never spoken about when you're around. There is a reason sudden trips, calls behind closed doors, and silent treatments have been increasing. What you're sensing is real. This is not paranoia, it is spiritual alertness. Comment if your heart is already beating faster. Because it's happening. The person carrying this child is deeply connected to your path, and their silence is not out of fear, it is out of manipulation and secrecy that serves their own benefit. Type Amen to get blessing 333. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They have not told you because they fear your reaction, yes, but more than that, they fear what you will do with the truth. This is not just a case of secrecy, this is a case of someone altering your future without your knowledge. What is growing inside them should have involved you from the beginning. They think they've erased the evidence by staying silent, by changing the subject when certain names come up. But they cannot erase what has already been seen in the spirit. And the spirit realm is now releasing this truth into your awareness. The reason this pregnancy will shake your soul is because of one haunting detail, the identity of the father. That name will stop your breath for a moment when it is finally revealed. It is not a stranger. It is someone who has shared your space, your time, your trust. There's a timeline that has been rewritten in deception. Dates don't match up when you think about their stories. Someone's illness, someone's travel, someone's absence, it was all part of a planned misdirection. Archangel Michael says heaven has had enough. This is not merely a family matter or drama, it is spiritual warfare. The enemy thought hiding this child would weaken your light and throw you into confusion. But now the secret is coming to the surface through divine pressure. Dreams you've had lately, of crying babies, of betrayal, of doors slamming, were not random. They were previews of what is now being fulfilled in your life. There is one woman involved who knows everything. She has been a part of the cover-up and has whispered lies to protect the one carrying the child. But her loyalty is crumbling because her conscience is weighing her down like stones in her chest. Type Amen to get blessing 444. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Watch her behavior, she's starting to distance herself. Not because she hates you, but because she can no longer look you in the eye and pretend she knows nothing. Her silence is louder than a scream. There was a photo taken recently, one you saw casually but didn't think too much of. Look at it again. Someone's hand was strategically placed, or perhaps the angle hides the stomach area. That picture was designed to mislead your eyes. There is a reason this pregnancy feels like betrayal. It's not just the concealment but the identity of the child's father. He is either someone you loved, someone you trusted, or someone who made a promise to you. And now his blood may be growing in another, all without your knowledge. This isn't to harm you, it's being revealed to free you. You deserve to stand in truth. You deserve to see who has truly been standing with you and who has been smiling while hiding the sharpest of knives behind your back. There will be a moment soon where a name slips out in conversation, a moment they think you won't notice. But you will. That one name, mentioned carelessly, will light up everything in your memory, and the whole picture will become terrifyingly clear. Type Amen to get blessing 555. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. This is not just about heartbreak, it's about your future being hijacked. The child's existence could reroute your path unless you act now in wisdom and strength. You're not meant to suffer in the aftermath. You are meant to take back control. They're hoping you'll find out after it's too late, when nothing can be done. But this message is your intervention. You now hold the upper hand, even if they don't know it yet. The child is innocent, yes, but the secrecy is a result of deep manipulation. They used your kindness as a shield while plotting in private rooms. But divine truth is louder than their whispers. Soon, a document will appear. Perhaps it's a letter, perhaps a medical receipt, perhaps a hospital reference. It will reach your hands by accident. But there are no accidents in divine timing. When you see it, don't deny what you know. That paper, that name, that date, it will confirm everything you're reading here. And from that moment on, the charade will begin to crumble. Type Amen to get blessing 777. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You'll notice people start behaving nervously around you. The ones involved will become jittery, too nice, too quiet, or too distant. That's the mark of guilt beginning to spill from their actions. Archangel Michael says it again, your clarity is your sword. Do not be afraid to face what you're about to see. This is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Someone was trying to replace your place in someone's heart with a child they thought would secure their control. But love that is based on lies will rot from the inside. And truth, divine truth, always rises, no matter how deeply it's buried. You may feel rage. You may feel broken. You may feel betrayed. Let those feelings come, and then let them pass like a storm, because your next season is not built in the ruins. It is built in the fire that purifies the ruins. Type Amen to get blessing 999. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The one carrying this secret pregnancy thought they could create a future without facing the consequences of the past. They thought silence was safety. But silence is no match for divine justice. You are not powerless in this. You are not late. You are the divine key that unlocks the truth and resets the course of this entire situation. You may lose a connection. You may walk away from someone you thought would always be in your life. But what you gain is far more powerful: your dignity, your peace, your divine protection. This revelation will shake your soul, but it will also wake your spirit. The chains of confusion are snapping. And what you build after this will never be controlled by lies again. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You will rise with new eyes. You will begin to notice how long they underestimated your intuition. They believed you would never find out, but divine messages always arrive on time. This child is not your enemy. The problem is not in the innocent life growing silently, it is in the shadows created by those hiding behind deception. But what they fail to consider is that your strength comes alive in darkness. Archangel Michael says you were born to see through veils. You were born to walk with the kind of power that uncovers lies with just a glance. That's why this is happening now, because your spiritual armor is ready. You will not cry forever about this. You will not shatter. You will not surrender your truth for someone else's convenience. You were divinely selected to know. Their plan was to reveal the pregnancy only when it was too late to object, too late to respond, too late to protect yourself. But now, you have time. You have foresight. You have a divine shield of awareness. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They are watching your reaction carefully now, wondering if you're beginning to suspect. They can sense the shift in your silence. They don't know you've already seen the storm clouds forming around their web of lies. You are not here to destroy, but neither are you here to be destroyed. You were not placed in this situation for pain, but for prophecy. Because the truth you learn now will set the tone for the battles you'll never have to fight again. One of them is about to confess, either by accident or under pressure. This confession may come through another person's lips, one who just couldn't carry the weight of it any longer. When you hear it, your heart will shake, but your soul will stand. The moment of truth will not be quiet. It will come in with impact, perhaps in a voice raised too loud, a door slammed too hard, a sentence left unfinished. You will know. They thought they'd hidden every clue. But even the smallest crack lets in the light. And the light is now flooding in. Type Amen to get blessing 717. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Watch for the color blue, it will be worn on the day this truth spills. That day will be marked by strange signs, broken glass, misplaced items, unexpected visits. It will feel like the air is thick with electricity. Your angels are going before you. They are already surrounding the one who is trembling with guilt. Even now, they are restless in sleep, tossing and turning, haunted by what they know is coming. You've been protected not because you were blind, but because heaven wanted the entire truth to be revealed cleanly, with proof. And now the moment is near. Their social media, their phone records, even their habits, look at it all again. There are inconsistencies you missed before. Not because you were weak, but because you were trusting. And now trust has a new face. It wears discernment. It carries wisdom. And it doesn't blink when the lies crumble. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They wanted to use this child as leverage. As a means to gain sympathy, favor, or permanent connection. But divine intervention does not allow manipulation to go unchecked. A friend who hasn't spoken in a while will suddenly reach out to you. Their words will be careful, but the tone will carry weight. What they say will begin unlocking the mystery fully. Listen with your spirit, not just your ears. What seems like casual information is divine puzzle pieces clicking into place. Do not ignore the small details, they are golden arrows sent from heaven. Your life is about to shift dramatically. There may be loss. There may be confrontation. But there will also be power, clarity, and rebirth. Archangel Michael says this is your unmasking season. The hidden things are surfacing, not to break you, but to build you. From here on, no one can lie to you the same way ever again. Type Amen to get blessing 838. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You were chosen to see it before it was too late. You were chosen to break the cycle of lies and secrets that has lasted for too long. The storm may hit, but your foundation will remain unshaken. What they feared most was your reaction. Because deep down, they know your voice carries truth, and truth shakes chains. The child is not your battle, but the secrecy is. The next conversation will change everything. Whether it's a call, a letter, or an unplanned confrontation, this moment will split your timeline into before and after. You'll remember it forever. And afterward, peace will flood in, not because things were easy, but because the weight was lifted. You will rise from this wiser, bolder, stronger. And you will never again be held hostage by someone else's silence. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You were not meant to carry their lies on your shoulders like a burden sewn into your back. You were meant to walk with clarity, with light guiding each step, with no shadow trailing behind your name. The betrayal tied to this pregnancy is not just about love, it's about destiny interference. There's a destiny line you were walking, full of purpose, blessings, and elevation. But their silence tried to pull you off that path. This child, hidden like a ticking clock, was their tool to distract you from your divine rise. Archangel Michael says, you are being redirected now. Every truth revealed is heaven aligning you again. The crooked roads are being straightened, even if it costs you people you once loved. Soon, they will no longer be able to keep up the lie. Their hands are trembling, their stories unraveling. Someone will even whisper the truth in public without realizing they've said it. When that moment happens, you will feel time pause. Your ears will catch every syllable, and your soul will tighten like a string pulled too far. The confirmation will hit like thunder, but so will your calm. Type Amen to get blessing 606. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You won't scream. You won't cry immediately. You will observe. Because your spirit has matured beyond the need for emotional explosions. The one who thought they could lie to you forever is about to stand exposed under a light they cannot switch off. The child will not protect them from consequences. Heaven has already started moving the pieces. You'll start to notice signs in your environment. Keys misplaced. Phone calls dropped. Accidentally opened messages. Heaven is not playing fair with those who played dirty with your life. It is not revenge. It is restoration. The divine process is never about destruction, it's about truth revealing and paths being purified. Type Amen to get blessing 7171. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your peace will be your sword. Your silence will be louder than their lies. And when you speak, the truth will be undeniable, irreversible, and final. Do not be afraid of losing people who lied. Be afraid of losing yourself by staying silent. And heaven refuses to let that happen. You may choose to forgive. You may choose to walk away. But either way, you choose. And that's the difference now. No more manipulation. No more secrets lingering like ghosts in your house. You are about to sweep your space clean. Archangel Michael says the spiritual court has already ruled in your favor. You are not going to be caught off guard. You are going to be equipped, emotionally stable, and unshakably strong. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The person who hid the pregnancy did it because they feared your power, not because you're dangerous, but because you carry truth. They feared the exposure. They feared being seen in the full light of who they are. But light is coming. A conversation will break the ice, and you'll finally be told everything. The real reason will not be simple, it will be layered with hurt, shame, selfishness, and cowardice. But it will be clear. And you will understand, even if it hurts. And from that understanding will rise a freedom you never expected. You will be able to walk away or stay with truth in your hand, not speculation. And truth is your crown now. It is your covering. It is your reward. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Their plan to hide this child from you was built on the belief that you wouldn't survive knowing. But you are stronger than their lies. You are chosen. Soon, you will sit in your own silence, look back, and feel no rage, only power. Because you did not crumble. You rose. The child is not the storm. The silence was. But now, The clouds have split, and light is pouring through. Your name will no longer be left out of your own story. The chapter they wrote without you is being torn out. And a new one, divinely scripted, is now unfolding. And you are the center, not the secret, not the lie. Type Amen to get Blessing 2020. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Final word. Archangel Michael says, you were not forgotten. You were being protected until the truth was ripe enough to harvest. Now is that moment. They cannot outrun this. They cannot outmaneuver divine justice. Their time of exposure is now. Stand tall. Let the truth come. Let the healing begin. Because what was hidden is now revealed. And you, yes, you, will come out of this not broken, but reborn. Type Amen to get Blessing 2222. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The healing will not come all at once, but it will come. Like the slow unfolding of sunrise after a violent storm, light will touch every hidden corner of your soul. What once seemed impossible to face will become the foundation of your new strength. You'll see their faces again. You may even hear their excuses, their reasoning, their trembling justifications. But you will no longer absorb their guilt as your own. You are not the villain in this story. You are not even a victim, you are a witness of truth and a warrior of divine justice. And justice is coming not with revenge, but with revelation. Type Amen to get Blessing 4141. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. There will be a shift in your energy after this. People who once underestimated your intuition will begin to feel your presence differently. You are walking in a new level of spiritual authority. No longer can they speak half-truths in front of you. No longer will they be able to look into your eyes without feeling exposed. Your gaze will become their mirror, and the mirror won't lie. The ones who helped cover this up will scatter like shadows when the light rises. Don't chase them. Let them run. You only need truth beside you now. This child's life will move forward regardless, but it will no longer be used as a rope to bind your heart. You are not required to carry their decisions. You are required only to carry yourself with truth and grace. Type Amen to get Blessing 2525. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They hoped you'd stay in the dark, that you'd continue trusting them blindly while they rewrote your story behind your back. But the divine has a way of shining light where shadows grow too bold. And that light is now upon everything. The pregnancy is real. The concealment was intentional. And the damage, it was calculated. But you are rising from it. You are not crumbling under the weight of their secrets. You are reclaiming your voice, your control, your peace. They underestimated the fire inside you. But now, they will witness what happens when divine fire meets silent betrayal. The lies will melt away, and only truth will remain. Type Amen to get Blessing 3535. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You are not the same as you were before this revelation. You are sharper, wiser, more connected to heaven's voice and more aware of the weight of your soul. Every sign is already around you. The faces, the patterns, the hesitations. You don't need to search far anymore, the answers are breathing right beside you. Let the tears fall if they must. Let the silence speak if it must. But after this, let the new version of you rise with no more tolerance for silence wrapped in betrayal. You are destined for relationships rooted in truth, not secrets. For connections based on honesty, not control. For a life where peace is not borrowed, but earned. Type Amen to get blessing 4646. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They'll try to apologize eventually. Perhaps through others. Perhaps through a moment of weakness. But remember, an apology is not a bridge, you choose whether to cross it or burn it. You owe no explanation for your healing. You owe no apology for discovering truth. And you owe no grace to those who weaponized silence against you. The timeline is cleansing itself now. The divine is rewriting it with you at the center, not hidden behind shadows. Your light will blind those who built their secrets in the dark. You are not being cursed by this truth, you are being crowned by it. Because only the chosen are handed such revelations before it's too late. Only the awakened can rise like this. Type Amen to get blessing 5858. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. So when it finally breaks, when the truth is spilled, when the silence is shattered, breathe deeply. You are not losing control. You are taking it back. They will try to twist the narrative. They will try to flip the guilt. But it won't stick to you. You are untouchable now in the realm of truth. Let the woman who hid the pregnancy carry her consequences. Let those who supported her carry their shame. And let you carry light, clarity, and divine peace. This truth didn't come to destroy you, it came to rebirth you. And now you walk forward not as the one who was lied to, but as the one who was divinely delivered. Type Amen to get blessing 9990. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Closing words of power. You are walking out of this fire without the smell of smoke. You are walking into a future where lies have no home, and secrets fear your presence. This child may never know how much you suffered for their truth to be revealed, but heaven will never forget. And heaven rewards the warriors who stood firm when the world tried to hide what was sacred. Now rise, because your soul has been shaken, yes, but only to awaken the divine fire inside you. Type Amen to get blessing 10,000. And may your next season be truthful, peaceful, and completely free from deception forever.